Hi, Tim Blankenship here with Divorce661.com. In this episode, we're talking about how to buy out your spouse out of the home during a divorce. And I want to bring this up because whenever there's a home involved, it seems that the majority of the time, the first thing the spouses discuss is one of them always wants to attempt to keep the house. And I want to talk about how you would establish a value and how you would go about coming up with a settlement for your California divorce when one spouse wants to buy the other out of the home, of the family home. So first off, you're going to have to make sure that obviously you can qualify for the mortgage on your own. To refinance and cash out your spouse is going to be really the only way to get your spouse off of title and off the loan. Of course, they can quit claim off the title itself, but without refinancing, they will not come off the loan, and obviously that will be problematic if they want to buy a new house. Now, you don't always have to pull the money from the equity of the home. Perhaps there may not be equity. You can always exchange another asset, a 401k, a savings account, or even offset other debt. But primarily, the issue becomes one spouse wanting to keep the marital home, maybe to keep the kids in the house until they graduate. We see that a lot, and that's not a bad idea. And usually the spouses will amicably come to an agreement and make it work one way or another by taking a look at what alimony and child support would be, etc., to make it affordable to keep the spouse in the house. You can even decide to sell the house together years down the road. We see those types of agreements as well. But if you're going to look at the value of the home for purposes of a buyout, probably the best way is to get an appraisal. I wouldn't recommend you call a realtor. They're going to give you values based on what they think they could sell it for, so it'd probably come in higher. So an appraisal is going to be the best and most fair way of coming up with a value. You guys could either agree on a particular appraiser to value the home, or you could each have a separate appraiser come out if you really want to see different values possibly, and then take an average of the two. But those are just some ideas you can look at when one spouse wants to buy the other out of the house during a divorce in California. Tim Blankenship, Divorce661.com. Hope you're having a great day. We'll talk to you soon.